Okay, now we are done and we have our answers quickly right away. Okay. Now the displacement is still let's say less than the 3 millimeters that we say we are not going to go over 3, then we can quickly change this again. So if we are going to do this using the ANSYS mechanical, meaning that we have to change your design, go back to the meshing, remesh it again, and go back to the mechanical, which would be quite a long process. While in this one, you can quickly change everything and you will see the result. And for the mesh side, it's going to be done automatically for the explore mode. We have the fidelity setting here, that meaning that if you change this to the higher setting, it will use the smaller mesh or finer mesh for the more accuracy. Okay, now we are done. We have a very higher value. So if we change this to higher, we're going to have a more accuracy. And in the refine mode, in this case, we will be able to do the meshing according to our preference. So this is the mesh that we have right now. And we have the local, meaning that we can choose certain places, let's say at this place, to have a certain value of the mesh. Okay, we can lessen this value. And we also have the global setting, quite similar to the ANSYS meshing, where we specify the minimum size, maximum size, the growth rate, the gap, the proximity function over here. And for the scripting, let me go back to the model. Okay. Okay. At first, for the history tracking, you can use this to open the history tracking. And as of now, when I'm changing something, it will not be recorded. But if I open this, here is the place where we can track everything that we have doing. So let's say I expose this more. It's going to be recorded here. And let's say I create in here, go back, extrude this. Now everything is going to be recorded over here. So if we change the number over here, it's going to do everything automatically.
Sorry, how do you open the history tracking just now?
Right at this button.
All right, thank you.
And now everything is changed according to our feature-based history.
can we export the history tagging? Like, can we some sort of like save it somewhere? Will it be gone after we close the project?
Can you repeat the question again, please?
Can we some sort of like export the history of this history tagging? Can we export it or save it somewhere? Will it gone after we close the software?
No, no, no. It will not be gone. It will be staying right here. If we close it, if we don't close, if we don't turn off this feature, then it's going to stay here, even though we save the project. But if we turn off this feature and then open it again, let's make a change first.
Hello. Copy na.
Thank you.
Okay. It's not going to be there again after we change the model and reopen the history tracking features. And while we're waiting for it, the program doesn't need the ANSYS Workbench to use. And next question, what is the limitation of the mesh inside the discovery? I would say that it is going to be according to your GPU that you have. There is no, at the moment, there is no certain number yet that has been benchmarked for the mesh count. So here, the history tracking, everything that we have done are gone already. So if you're going to use the history tracking, then you need to open it all the time and do not close this feature. And for the script, hold on a second. Okay. So here is the script that we are having, and we can use the record button. Then you will get to see what is the function that we are going to use with the script. So this will be quite similar to the VBA inside the Microsoft Excel, where those macro recording that you record your action, and then you see what type of the script that you would need to use. Okay, and next, how different is meshing between Discovery and Fluent? And the meshing is basically using the same technology for the meshing, but it's going to be not exactly the same in the way that you have more control when you are using the Fluent meshing or the ANSYS meshing. You will have more control using the dedicated software. And currently, there is also a polyhedral mesh being implemented as well. Let me create a new one. Instead, we're going for the fluid flow. The polyhedral mesh is being available in the refined mode, I think. Okay. The Polyhedral is being available in the 23R2. Have to apologize. I opened the 23R1 for this demonstration, so there is not that feature yet in this version. But the newer one, we have the polyhedral mesh inside this one too. And the next question is we have to be the last question. We are going to close the webinar now as our time is up. This is discovery part of the ANSYS workbench. Okay, and yes, it is part of the discovery in the workbench. So this is the workbench that I use for this demonstration. And this also can be linked to other software as well. So it will be the same thing as the Fluent that we can link up to this or link it to the meshing. So it's going to be the same as other program inside the workbench. Okay, the main dedication of the discovery is the main function. I would say it would have to be the explore mode that I just show you, that you can quickly design something. We are going to, you have to do the dedicated meshing and the dedicated analyzing. Okay, and we will have to close the webinar now as our time is over. Thank you everyone for joining us. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah.